Ball fans, welcome to yet another Primetime Face-Off right here on 3 and Out on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Ladies and gentlemen, as you know, tonight is the start of Week 8. Now, everyone knows how I feel about Week 18. Looks like the stupidest thing ever, but we'll look over that. Regardless, to me, at the end of Week 8, it's still the halfway point of the season. No matter how retarded Week 18 is, it's still the halfway, in my opinion. Yes, in case you don't know, Week 18 is freaking stupid. You guys go play. Whoever the hell made it 18 games, you guys go play 17 freaking games and tell me how your body feels after the season. Anyway, with that said, let's go ahead and jump on in tonight because we have some good ones for you. Well, we have a good one, that is, here tonight in Week number 8. So, with that said, here we go. Let's rock and roll, y'all. We have ourselves a little primetime face-off to get to tonight as the Green Bay Packers are down in the desert for a duel with the Arizona Cardinals, y'all. Hashtag Go Pack Go versus hashtag Red Sea tonight. And it's going to be a good one, y'all. I'm excited for it. And to help us out tonight with this primetime face-off, we have two diehards here. Two people that I have been waiting to get on this show for a very long time. And wouldn't you know it, they both arrive here tonight, which is pretty freaking awesome. So, with that said, yes, blame the commissioner. Because where are the boos at? I need a boo like a button. Anyway, with that said, yes, once again, just in case nobody caught the very beginning, I think the 18-game season is 17-game season is really stupid. Anyway, with that said, you guys, halfway point ending after this week. To help us out here tonight with this primetime face-off, we have two diehards here ready to rock and roll, and let's go ahead and get to the introduction. So, he is, of course, by way of the West Coast, regardless, diehard Packer fan. He is the man of a million opinions on Twitter, and I love every one of them, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in, Go Pack Go himself, Michael. What's going on tonight, brother? How you doing today, man?
Doing all right, brother. How about you?
Doing my best, man. Just here, alive and well, and ready for a good face-off here tonight. So I know you're ready for your team, and should be a fun game. Now, representing, of course, she already knows, her Arizona Cardinals here tonight. She is the lady who makes the IE Sports Radio ornaments. You can order yours today. She keeps all the profit. I told her already. Anyway, that's why I said it on air, so now it's documented. I like that, Angela. Anyway, She, of course, is a proud member of IE Sports Radio in our PR department. She does plenty holding that thing up and helping us out, promote each and every week. And she, of course, is die-hard Arizona Cardinal fan by way of North Carolina to Florida. This woman loves her Cardinals. Yeah, go figure that, right? This goes to tonight's two guests here prove that you don't have to be from the city to love your team. So, with that said, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, let's rock and roll and introduce this Cardinal fan, Miss Angela Winstead. What's going on, Angela? How you doing tonight?
Hey, Larry, I'm doing good.
Good to hear. I'll tell you what, this game tonight, hopefully, well, we'll see. One of you is not going to be happy, and let's hope that the other one is. We shall see how it goes. If it's a tie, I won't be very happy. I won't be happy if it's a tie. I don't think any of us will be. It'd be kind of weird, but so it's what it is. But yes, I know, but an 18-week season. Yes, it's 17 games, yes. But regardless, it's 18 weeks, and it's stupid. Anyway, so boo. Not my commissioner. Yeah, so we're getting a lot of great people to chat here tonight. So as you can see, Adam's already taking the Cardinals. Yes, going to be a great game. And no primetime number schedules. Yes, this is we need to stop the schedules. Anyway, with that said, y'all, let's go and jump into tonight's primetime face-off. And as I keep on saying, it's going to be a good one. So, starting things off, I gotta say, first things first, Big ups to our sponsors out there. We appreciate you so very much. The Southern California Warriors, of course, taking on the Marina Valley Mercury coming up on Saturday. It's my first game back in about a month and a half, so I'm glad to have it. But it's been a wild year just in life, so I'm really excited this week. So make sure to follow the Warriors at SoCal Warriors on Twitter, at Southern California _Warriors on Instagram, and at Southern California Warriors on Facebook. Also, you can check out Background Check International. Mr. Kit Freeman is the man for all you businesses out there looking to do some background checks. Make sure you go ahead and hit this man up because he does great background checks for great prices. Once again, all illegal activity prohibited. But hit him up at, of course, www.bcint.com and on Facebook at Background Check International _BCI. So, with that said, let's roll on into tonight's Primetime Face-Off. We're starting off with, of course, our judges. Big ups to our 2 judges tonight. Wish we had 3, but we just got 2, so let's hope it's not a tie. But at Turban Patriot, our diehard Patriots fan from up north, from the Great White North in Canada, and Jags Fan Cave. Hey, Jaguar fan in the house tonight. Yay. Don't say anything mean. Don't. He's had enough, you guys. The Jaguars have had enough. Don't say anything mean. Anyway, they deserve better. I'm sorry, but Anyway, so off to the Primetime Face-Off, y'all. Exactly. Make sure to head on over here, too, at 3 and Out IESR. Cast your vote for who you think is going to win tonight's game. And, well, we'll announce that at the end of the game. Without further ado, it's about the XFactors, y'all. XFactors, you love them. I love them. We all love some XFactors. Michael, start us off, man. You are the away team, so you will always start us off every single round. Let us know, man. Who are your XFactors for tonight's game and why?
Randall Cobb, got to step up, got to make big plays. Tunyon, he's definitely going to be a key player as far as the passing game goes. And you can't mess with the combo of CJ Dillon and Aaron Jones. You get the running game going, the balance is there, baby. And you never count out Aaron Rodgers.
Ever. And I love that. Short and sweet and to the point, but you're absolutely correct. Great X Factors. And when you have Aaron Rodgers on the team, well, I mean, you don't really have to say many more names.
You're never out of a game with Aaron Rodgers.
Never out of a game with 12, man. So completely agree. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Turban Patriot, in the chat room here. And yes, Jags Fan Cam says, like, come out of the corner and fight and make your jokes. I can take them. Oh my gosh, poor Jags. I can't do it no more. Right? Every single week almost every week we've had some Jags. I'm sorry. Anyway, with that said, Angela, how about you? Angela, X Factors for tonight and why?
I think the biggest thing is going to be having Chandler Jones back. Now that JJ is going to be out for at least 3 months, hopefully we can get him back postseason if we make it. I mean, it's a really big blow to our defense, honestly. So I really feel like that we just need Chandler back. We need him healthy, doing what Chandler does, like what he did week 1 against the Titans. I mean, 5 sacks like in one game is ridiculous. But that, and then we just have to get our running game going again. Obviously, we've got really good wide receivers, a really good tight end, but we need to get James Conner and Chase Edmonds going and hopefully get Kyler out of the pocket and him running some as well.
I agree. And Nick, JJ, man, oh my gosh, a 7-0 start. That might be one of the best Cardinal starts ever, if I'm not mistaken.
It's so if we win at 8-0 will be the best record we've had since 1819 or something crazy.
1819.
Since we became the Chicago Cardinals, since we started. We've been 7-0, but we've never been 8-0.
That's going way back to like 1919 when the NFL started. So yeah, well, let's see. But I'll tell you what, these Packers aren't going to make it easy. So let's go over to
we're
Michael.
A scrappy bunch. Ask Aaron yourself.
Yeah, exactly. He's going to tell you it's RELAX. All right, but with that said, off to the fire round. Let's talk a little crap. Michael, let's have some fun, man. Tell us, what are your weaknesses on the Cardinals? And, let me rephrase that question. What are your weaknesses on the Cardinals that you feel your Packers can expose to win tonight's game?
If we stay consistent, if we balance the running game, and go after the line and with no JJ Watt there. I like our running game, and just go after the weaker aspects of the secondary. Expose the secondary and get those short little intermediate passes. And as long as Aaron does his checkdowns, finds the open man, and utilizes everybody in the offense. Don't just focus on one guy. Utilize everybody. Aaron Jones, A.J. Dillon, you get Cobb, you get Tunyon. This might even be a breakout game for Amari Rodgers. We could see him in the lineup tonight, catching a few passes. So as long as consistency is the key, keep the turnovers to a minimum, the penalties to a minimum, and just keep the balance with the running attack, I like our chances.
I agree, and that seems pretty legit. Now, you're going to save a little bit of that for the game plan, of course, coming up in the next round, the final round. But great way to put it, and I really agree with that. Yes, without a doubt. That is 100% correct. I do feel that take advantage of that defensive line, because right now, as Angela already saying it, I mean, it's a blow right now, and you can't really say much. I mean, you have two stars that aren't on that D line right now that need to be there. So yeah, and really quick, I'm sorry, one more time, Jags fan. I'm sorry, Jags fan cave, but Adam Carter here, a Bears fan, says here, Jaguars had to go all the way to England just to win the game. Still 0-2 America the last 2 years. Wow.
Adam.
I mean,
why do you do him like that?
Adam's so mean.
God.
Of course, Adam would be a Bears fan in here, tuning in for a Packers showdown. Packers and Cardinals. Oh, boy. Hey, Adam.
Dude, Tony Khan loves you.
What?
Tony Khan loves you.
Poor Bears. So Angela, go ahead and defend your team if you can, unless you agree with what he said. And then, of course, tell us your weaknesses on the Packers that you feel that your Cardinals can expose to win tonight. You guys are 7-0, so I'm just saying you have a little bit of leeway to talk some crap.
I get it. I have leeway, but Larry, you've also known me for how many years now, and I don't like to talk crap about my team, especially on game days. So I will say I'm really kind of nervous about this game. Like, I was nervous against the Rams game, kind of against the 49ers. We didn't come out as great when we played the Vikings. But this game, when I tell you guys that I am nervous, and I don't get nervous very often for football games, I am nervous. We are down to our not first, not second, our third string center was just announced today. I'm not sure how many games y'all watched, but our second string center was throwing the balls over Kyler's head, like 5 yards over his head down the field. Yeah, so I'm a little scared. But I think with the amount of star players that Green Bay has out, that our defense can kind of hold them, especially our secondary, Byron, Buddha, things like that. Those guys, Alfred. But I honestly, our defensive line, not having Corey Peters, not having JJ Watt, we are getting Chandler Jones back, we are getting Zach Allen back, but we literally just have to step up, and we have to, like, on everything, we have to get to Aaron, or it's just going to be a disaster of a game. And if we go into overtime and things happen like it did in 2015 in the playoffs, I'm just going to go ahead and call the emergency room and turn myself in for having a heart attack. Okay? Just going to let everyone know.
Poor Angela. Well,
that I won't disagree with her with. I don't think either one of our hearts could take it, you know.
I can't right now.
I don't know what it is between the Cardinals and the Packers, but whenever the game is big, be it even with a regular season game with you having no team, my team being 6-1 coming into the desert, playoff games, for some reason these two teams match up really well. They play each other extremely hard, and they're always freaking nail biters, and you don't know what's going to happen until the very end.
Yes.
Agreed. Tonight should be a fun one. I like this face-off. This is a very chill, fun little face-off here. Spitting facts, but also getting this. So let's get into this lightning round, you guys. final round. We're talking game plans. Both of you guys have already got into it, but let's go ahead and solidify it. So for the Packers, what do you think, Michael? You already kind of went into a little bit, but what to the T do you feel your Packers got to do tonight to beat these Cardinals?
Well, for one thing, I'll switch to the side of the ball for the moment here. Stop Kyler Murray. You can't let him run. You can't let him get out in space and make plays out of the pocket. You got to find a way to make him, and you got to find a way to rush him. Thankfully, we have Preston Smith in the lineup tonight, but we don't have Kenny King. That's not going to help much, but be able to contain him on the offensive side, as I said, the balance. And it's time for these other players, Randall Cobb, Robert Tonyan, if we have Mercedes Lewis, Aaron Jones, A.J. Dillon, and, of course, anybody else that we got in the receiving core that we've called up. Malik Taylor is another one that we called up. So these guys have to step up. We've had injuries across the board. So it's next man up. And as Aaron said, play scrappy. Fight for every play.
Completely agree, and that's football. That's exactly football as it should be. So amazing stuff there. And yes, I think you are totally with it. By the way, I'm sorry, we have some more Jags comedy going on in the chat room. So hold on really fast here. And then this has become like the Jags comedy hour, you guys. So Jags Fan Cave says, we won week 1 2000. 399 days between victory. This is sad. Your centers are probably used to having normal size quarterback, not PV size quarterback.
Ouch.
Oh, this is great.
Hey, wait a minute though.
Now when you need him, can they get him out of retirement?
Let's be honest here. Everyone says how short Kyler is. Kyler Murray and I are the exact same size.
He's not very big.
Kyler Murray and I are both 5'10".
Wow.
I understand that for a quarterback that is short, but everyone tells me how tall I am, and then they want to talk shit, pardon my language, about how small Kyler is. We're the same size. Let's get it together here.
That is great, Angela.
We're the same size.
That is great.
So, yes, I'm a peewee now, I guess. And I enjoy being a peewee.
Did everybody just forget that Doug Flutie existed? Seriously. We're talking about short quarterbacks? Doug Flutie.
I mean, Russell Wilson's short.
Russell Wilson, exactly.
It's so true, you guys. I totally agree. So let's see here. Turpin says, the games are always wild, but hope and pray it doesn't happen. So let's see what tonight. We actually have a fun one, but let's take a look. So, Angela, we're gonna throw it to you now. What do you think? How are you feeling about Michael's game plan, of course? And then what do you think? What do you feel your Cardinals must do tonight to beat these Packers?
Yeah, so I definitely think that if the Packers can get to Kyler, then we are in trouble. Like I said, we're missing our center, and Rodney Hudson was such a good blocker, and so Max Garcia was this third string guy whose name I've now forgot. He's got a lot to look up to. He's got to show up. But other than that, I really think that we have got to get our wide receivers. We've got to get Hopkins open more. We have to if we can't get Hopkins open, then we've got to turn to AJ Green, Christian Kirk. He's got to ball out. I love some CK, but he has got to ball out. And then get in Zach Ertz. I mean, literally last game, Sunday, was so amazing watching him play. And it's we need to see more of that. Having Max Williams, and Max was such a good blocker. He was such a good, everything, all around good person on and off the field. And it's now we brought in Zach, and Zach is starting to step up, and we really need Zach to continue to step up. The way our team rolls, and it's the same way I always roll, is we don't think about the score, or not the score, but the record. Yeah, we're 7-0. Would I love being 8-0? Absolutely. After every game, I turn my back porch light red, and I would love to continue the tradition of turning my light red. But we need to take this game as we are 0-0 is the record. We need to go into it trying to be 1-0, not trying to sit here and set these records and say, oh, well, franchise history, this is the first time we've ever been 8-0. That kind of thing, honestly, that I still to this day think that is what messed up the Rams when we went into Los Angeles. So we need to go in there with a clear mind, a clear slate. This is our team. This is our house. We need to protect the nest like we always have. The fans need to go out there and be loud. I will say, I don't know how Packer fans normally travel, but when my friend sent me a picture of the stadium, there is way too much green and gold in that stadium for my liking. Way too much.
We travel well. Doesn't matter where it is in the NFL. Packer fans travel well.
Yes. No.
I just, like, she sent me that, and then one of my other friends sent me, who works for the team, he sent me a picture. I was like, I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Yeah, we don't mind. Enemy territory means nothing to Packers fans. Wherever we go, we try and fill out that stadium as much as possible.
Hey, I understand. Our Bird Gang group, I travel with over 300 to 400 Bird Gang fans to certain games, so I get it. But we have to have that stadium rocking, like calls penalties and get our wide receivers, just get them going. I mean, again, started as it's a 1-0, it's the very first game of the season, and instead of trying to set all these records.
One of the things I'll piggyback on her about is we always hear the term trap game.
Yeah.
You know, I think for myself, I don't want this to be treated as that. And I know for her, we don't want to be treated as that. So, you know, both teams are going to have to be on their toes. And another thing for the Packers is can't give up the big play. That's been too much of a problem with Green Bay on the defensive side of the ball, is giving up the big play. So we have to avoid that tonight because, as I said, Kyler gets out in space. I don't care how tall the dude is. Guy makes plays. You're not 7-0 for no reason. The guy is that good. So you can't let him do what he does best and make trouble for you. So the defense has to be on their toes and avoid the big play. Otherwise, it's going to be another one of those long days for Green Bay on the defensive side of the ball. And we could get into one of those shootout deals. And I think for her and I don't know if our hearts can take that.
No.
It'd be fun, but I don't think we want that.
Nope. The minute my watch starts telling me that I need to breathe is when I realize that I need my team to get it together.
I love it, y'all. Great
the last
We're
time,
going to chop it right there, y'all.
The last time we played Green Bay, I almost ended up arrested because the police showed up in my house for being too loud, and I was the only one in there. So can't have that again.
Can't have that. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike and Angela, that was awesome, you guys. Mike and Angela, what a face-off. I love it because it was so cool, calm, and collected. Like, that was, see, that's what I love about these face-offs is they can go so many ways. Monday, they were going to scrap. Like, Monday was, oh, my gosh. Kylam, oh, no. Kylam and he was Mike, too. But it was incredible, man. These two guys were going head-to-head, and then what a freaking game on Monday night that was. The face-off was just like that. And this one I feel like was a complete other direction, but equally as good and competitive. I loved it. So great job, you two. Quick to the chat room again. Jags Fan Cave says Zach Ertz is a great addition to that offense. Rondell Moore is going to be good for them as well.
I love Rondell. I love him. First game, Tennessee game, I met him. He was went to go find his family. Poor boy is walking around like, I said, do you need some help? He goes, oh, I play for the team.
Oh, my goodness.
Send this boy some help.
We got to hear this, though. I'm sorry, Adam. I hope, well, Michael, but from Adam, I hope that there's a freaking primetime face-off this year. I don't know if there is, but I hope Green Bay and the Bears play in primetime because this is funny. That's cold, man. You're cold, Adam.
Yeah, that's because whichever town we visit, we retired the team that were there.
He said, including the Bears. I'm just kidding. Sorry.
Yeah, who's your daddy?
Oh God, this is getting heated.
You guys, man.
We just went left to center real quick.
I know. Hey, so, with that said, you guys, we are going to go ahead and get right down to business here with the pick of the voting poll. I can't believe how lopsided this was. This game is not going to be this lopsided at all. The game might be a freaking field goal. It might come down to a safety. It is going to be a very close football game. And for anybody who thinks it's not, I don't know. But at least the fans tonight, I have a pretty solid pick. And I disagree with, I just think this is the amount of people who want them to win, or at least pick them. But, man, it's just overwhelming to think more people would have picked the other team, too. At least I would have thought that. So, ladies and gentlemen, with the voting poll pick, once again, if you everybody who went over here, thank you so very much. The final votes are in for 3 and out. ESR right here. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to it and let you see who won that voting poll tonight. And I usually like to build it up and have some anticipation, but this is very lopsided. So, with 88%, looks like a bunch of Cardinals fans got this one, because the Arizona Cardinals, they say the Arizona Cardinals are winning this thing tonight. I think, honestly, and I'm just going to say this is no diss, Angela or Cardinals fans, but I got to say something. The Cardinals are one of those teams, unless you're the Packers tonight or whoever they're playing next week and the week after that, they're one of those teams that they've been historically so bad that you kind of just want to see them win.
Thank you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You just kind of want to see them win because they've been
like your Raiders?
Terrible. Huh?
Yeah. About like your Raiders?
My Raiders are worse. Don't talk about them. No, they're horrible. Golly, man. And don't talk about them winning this year. They don't mean anything. Those victories don't mean crap. We're still terrible. I will pick that team to pieces. Don't.
You know, I'll pick if my Cardinals
about that one. He's a Raiders
doing like they should be, I would be picking my Cardinals apart. But I'm trying to stay hopeful, guys.
The Raiders have no idea what the hell an offensive line is because, maybe we want to get rid of our best offensive lineman. That's wonderful. We're going to draft a guy who's okay. Linebackers. You know what a tackle is? Oh, they don't. I'm sorry. Defensive line, you're actually doing pretty good. Secondary is, I don't even think we have one.
You have a wide receiver that I'm really good friends with. That's all that matters.
Yes, and Zay is a great dude, man. Yeah, great dude. We got a couple wide receivers that I like, and our running back.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So I'm just saying. So when it comes down to it, I'm just.
I got the off-season soap opera drama. Okay, that's what I had to endure.
Okay, yes, you did.
January until at least after week 1.
Very true. So
we
quick,
just robbed the Texans. So
Aaron Rodgers should have retired in Jacksonville when he laid that egg against Jameson week 1.
RELAX.
I honestly didn't mean that as a shot. It gets cold up there.
Yeah, but look at how well he plays in the cold. For some reason, people that don't belong in that climate play well in that climate. Ask Brett Favre.
True.
That's for sure, man. That's for sure. The legends do come there. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the end of our face-off tonight. Let's get to our final picks for who our judges think won the face-off. Those results are in, and wow. Okay, so I'm going to switch these around real quick. So, Jags fan game, actually, of course, Jags here in the chat room has Michael for XFactors in the first round, of course. He then has in the fire round Angela, and for his third and final pick to make this his official pick, he is going with Angela. So it all comes down to our second pick. Angela's got one. If Turbin picks Angela, she wins it. If he picked Michael, well, then we have a draw. So let's see here tonight what we got. And the final votes are in here from Turban Patriot. And he says all 3 rounds in favor of Angela. Ladies and gentlemen, Angela wins this primetime face-off here tonight. What a wow. I thought it was closer than that too, but
I thought it was too.
Michael is. So overall, they got the Cardinals winning this thing, the listeners, and our 2 judges, well, they just gave a few more votes to Angela. Angela, the winner tonight. What do you got to say for that?
Facial expression.
Let's hope my team can do the same.
I know, right? Let's not have you win all this and then the Packers smoke you guys tonight. Let's
don't jinx it, okay? Remember, let's don't.
It's gonna be a solid game. I no matter what, I think it's gonna be
my nerves.
So if you'd like to, only if you'd like, Angela, we'll start with you since you won tonight's face-off. Final score, Michael. Final score. What do you think?
Oh, I don't know if I can predict the score. I think it's going to be really close. I think it's going to come down to a field goal. Honestly, it's either going to come down to a field goal or it's going to come down to a Hail Mary by one of the 2 quarterbacks. That's what I'm going to say, because that is just a Packers-Cardinals game if it wasn't for a Hail Mary.
Well, there's a guy that wears number 12 that's pretty good at Hail Marys over there.
Yep.
So.
There's a guy that wears number 1 that's pretty good at Hail Marys to number 10 too. So, Buffalo, what do you think? What?
Michael, what you got for
us? Score, not as easy to predict in these games. The Cardinals always make it rough. It always seems like it comes down to a shootout. And it comes down to overtime or a field goal. And I got to agree with Angela on this one. I think it's going to come down to a field goal. I can't predict an actual score, but I think it's going to at least be about 3 or 4 points that's going to decide this game.
I agree. It's going to be a very good football game. So we're about 10 minutes out. So with that said, let's talk to our one more time to our combatants. Miss Angela, where can these Dire Cardinals fans find you?
Well, right there. I'm not used to using my computer like this, okay, guys? So just work with me. This is my office. I mean, I've got soccer jerseys hanging up everywhere. But you can find me on Instagram and on Twitter at AZCardsPrincess. I'm just warning you, during football games, it gets a little crazy. So if you can't take the heat, get off the Twitter. That's all I'm going to say. Because I got into an argument Sunday with somebody. So if you want to hear some fun, I will talk again. Larry can tell you, I will talk mad trash about my team. I love my boys wholeheartedly. But if you don't want to hear the trash, just don't even hit the follow button. But at AZ Cards Princess, that's me. Follow me.
Y'all. She is great at it. Fun. Awesome stuff. And she can wrap and ornament like no other. I have like 50 layers of package, by the way. So, yeah, she's...
I didn't have a box big enough, okay? So I just made a box.
It was awesome. If you guys want a IE Sports Radio Christmas ornament, they are amazing. Please hit her up right here. They are awesome. She does a really good job, professionally made. This woman is very good at this stuff. So thank you very much, Angela. And of course, Michael, how about you, man? Where can all these Dire Packers fans find you?
They can find me at Dirk Gently on Twitter. I am always talking about my Packers, good or bad. I do get very vocal, very opinionated, and angry at times if they don't play well. So, that's where you can find me. Hit me up. We can talk, and let's hope for a good game and have some fun tonight.
I love it. So we got a couple different, wow. I said the same thing here. So good game, good face-off, y'all. Stay safe and go Jaguars. And we hear from Turbans. It's a great face-off. Adam, I fully expect at least 3 YOLO throws tonight. Cardinals 30-24. Jag says here 30-24. All right. Well, looks like everyone's jumping on. Once again, no diss, Angela, but it's just a team that you haven't seen do it. So people just kind of want to see it done. As for the Packers, they've got more Lombardis than freaking fingers and toes. I mean, they got everything. So, I mean, But
13
tonight,
13 of them.
well, I'll tell
We
you what.
just want one,
Tonight
please. Can we
it's gonna
have
be a good
one?
battle. Tonight's gonna be a good battle. So, you guys. So with that said, y'all, thank you so very much once again, Ms. Angela and Mr. Michael. You guys were awesome tonight. Thank you so much for being here and for spending some time with us here today. We appreciate you so very much, and we hope you all come back very soon, right here on 3 and Out. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your evening. Y'all take care, and as always, God bless. Have a good one, y'all. All righty, y'all. Let's go and check out my final weigh-in for tonight's game. Should be a fun one. So, big ups and thank you once again to our two combatants here tonight. Final weigh-in time. So, as I love to say, thank y'all so very much to our guests here tonight. They were awesome. Were they not? I loved them. They did a great job. Tonight, it's going to be a battle. Okay, nobody hate me. Like you guys, I also want to see the Cardinals be a strong team that can make it happen. But damn it, if there's going to be a team to knock off an undefeated team, they might just wear green and gold. And I just have this feeling the Packers will come out tonight and play great football. The defensive line is weakened. They're going to take advantage of that. And gosh damn it, Aaron Rodgers lives for these games that everyone says he can't win. Well, I'm sorry, his Packers can't win. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a close one, but I'm going final score in this one. Should be a good one. I'm going final score 27-21. Packers win this thing tonight. It's hard to not pick the Cardinals because, like I said, I want to see them succeed too. But the Packers they're just that team that has it. And whatever it is, they got a lot of it. So, and they got Aaron Rodgers. So, solid football team. And that's what I'm going with tonight. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for tonight's Face Off. We appreciate you all very much for being here tonight. And, well, let's take a look. Everyone's picking them cards tonight, y'all. So, hey, I gotta go. I'm gonna go with those Packers. Let's see, y'all. So with that said, y'all, that will do it for me, your boy Larry B. I will see you I'll see you Sunday. Until then, take care, and as always, God bless.